Darnell Rios, kicking it live, turned up in the wormhole with Inchworm, that is extraordinaire, for Motivational Monday. Look, it's not if there's a will, there's a way. It's you have the will, you are the way. Motivational Monday.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Motivation Monday. I'm your host, Yashin Inchworm Phillips, and this is where we inspire. We inspire everyone out there. We give some motivation to start off your week. Every week I have a special guest, someone that's doing something out here in the community, somebody that's inspiring, pushing people, motivating people. We're all going through things, and we need that inspiration to keep going. So today, my special guest is Mr. Rios. He does a lot out here in the community and all over the world, okay? He's worldwide. We global here in the wormhole. All right, without further ado, welcome, Mr. Rios.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I was reaching out to a bunch of different artists and people, and I wanted to have some motivational people here, and everybody recommended you, my brother.
I'm thankful and I'm grateful. I'm thankful and grateful.
Yes. So, can you tell everybody out there just a little bit about what you do? Give me a little synopsis.
Well, I do. It's to inspire change by motivationally inspirationally speak to the masses, particularly our youth, our young adults, to just inspire change and light the fire within them, that the gift that they do have within them, so that they can do great things. Everyone has a special gift and a special gift and a superpower, so I try to tap into that as much as I can. So that's what I do.
Why do you think people need to be motivated about just their dreams?
Because we get overly consumed by the normal. The normal of get a job, get up and go to work, go home, get some rest, eat some food, and then it just becomes a normal lifestyle, as opposed to you and I and everyone else that we are talking to have a special gift that they are to offer the world, and it gets so, I guess, suppressed by everything else going on in the world as far as the negativity and the evil and just everyday life, that the gift gets so buried that they forget about it, and then it just becomes a normal routine for them every single day.
When did you discover your gift and your passion for motivating others?
When I started coaching, and when I wanted to share my story and release my pain and come out of a dark place that I once was. So when I found myself able to speak and share it, and people were gravitating to it, and they said, Rios, you should speak, I said, all right. Ever since then, I ran with it, and it allowed me to heal, it allowed me to share, it allowed me to connect, and ever since then, it's been a wrap. I love doing this. I want to do this every day. I want to do it full time at some point.
Yeah.
And that's my goal, what I'm working on.
Okay, dope. So you're a football coach.
Football and track and field.
Yeah. I saw, when I first saw you, and actually I know you had sent me some videos, but when I first saw you like speaking in front of people was with, I saw a snippet of High School Hard Knocks with Carlos Smith, and you were talking to the football players, and you were like, but then and then Carlos edited and had like this really inspiring music behind it, and it was like, ooh, it was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, it was. Check out High School Hard Knocks. I think that
it's a dope series.
It's a dope series. Yeah, absolutely. So, why do you think students or kids, the youth, need to be inspired?
What happens is, I think kids are going to be kids, just like we were. And I don't mean to be negative or anything like that, but a lot of the parents bring their problems and their stresses and all their everyday life and the things they've gone through that they haven't dealt with, and they put it on the laps of those kids to bear, when they're kids, not knowing how to, and based upon how that goes, now it's go to school, sit down, learn, play a sport, listen to the coach, listen to the teacher. They're not able to do none of that because they got all this extra stuff from the parents, and I mean no harm to the parents at all, that they got on their lap, and they can't handle that, so it gets buried and falls dormant.
Absolutely. I know that with like the parents and there's so much going on in our society right now, and people are really in a state of depression. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of pain. There's people are losing jobs.
Absolutely.
People are losing lives. Um, Give some motivation to the people out there who are not feeling their best about living. They don't want to live. They don't see any point in moving forward with anything that they're doing because life has gotten them down. What's something that you would say to those people out there?
That adversity, embrace it. Change, please do it. Value every single day that you wake up because it's a blessing. And to know, if you don't get anything from this, take this away from me. Everybody's heard, if there's a will, there's a way. I like to think of it a little different. You are the will, you are the way.
Mm-hmm.
If you can hold on to that and understand that every single day is a win just because you woke up and you got breath in life, you could be successful in just about anything you put yourself to. Not just your mind, but every part of your being to. And so that's what I would help them do, and to motivate them and inspire them to do something great, not only on Mondays, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on, and repeat it until the dying day.
Absolutely. Do you have kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
4, 1 by marriage.
Dang! No, I'm just kidding. Do your kids get mad at you because you're always like inspiring them and telling them like, "Oh my God, Dad, ain't nobody got time for it." Like, how do they respond to your motivation?
Well, yes, to answer that honestly, it's probably another conversation as far as who's in the household or not. I do have 3 by my own and 1 by marriage, and they're on with their mothers.
Okay.
And it's been some tricky situations that I've created, self-created.
Come on with the accountability.
I've self-created a lot of my own issues with my kids, yes. So what they see of me now is what I should have been then.
Okay.
But currently I'm in a better place. Do I gotta mend some relationships and things like that along the lines? Yes, I do. But if they were in the household and heard me every single day, they'd probably get tired of hearing me.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's something that I would instill in them because there's a bigger monster out here that they're gonna have to conquer, and that's called life.
Yeah, absolutely. Life can get you down. Life can get you going, and just sometimes just when bad things happen, it's like, what am I doing? Why is this happening to me? And
Absolutely.
I always, for me, and I say it in every episode, be the exception. You just got to remember that you're here for a reason, and you can be proud. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you came from, whether that is your ethnicity, your experience, the trauma, the good times, the bad times, all of those things have cultivate who you are, and always exceed expectations. Any expectations that people might have of you, or the ones that you have for yourself,
Wow.
Exceed that. Be proud of who you are, be proud of where you came from, and always exceed and excel. I mean, once you do that, so many things will flourish. So many things will turn into, you'll become a new person when you do those things. So to everybody out there, if you are down and out, if you don't know what to do, just think about your life. Go over the things that you've gone through, and just take a look at yourself and keep going. Keep going,
Definitely.
keep going, keep going.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Rios, where can everybody follow you and see just what you're doing, other motivational speeches, and where can they book you if they they want you to come speak to a high school or something? Or wherever.
Social media platform, Facebook, I go by Darnell Rios, my first name. You can catch me on Instagram, Coach Rios 38. You can catch me on Snapchat, Coach Rios 38, the same thing. You can catch me on LinkedIn as well, Coach Rios. Go to those sites, or you can email me at info@coachrios.com. That's info@coachrios.com. Or you can DM me as well to book me. I am wanting to do this full time, like I said before, and I look to connect with schools, administrators, teachers, counselors, parents, coaches, sports teams, after school programs, whatever it may be. Book me.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for taking your time out. Thank you for tuning in to Motivation Monday. Remember to keep working, keep doing it. It's the beginning of the week. We got to make it through. We got to make it through the end of the week. We got to make it through the end of the month. We got to make it through the end of the year. We got to just keep going and keep being motivated, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a good night.